Hello and welcome to day 2 of SNIA's Storage Developer Conference India 2021. My name is Chris Lionetti. I'm the Vice Chair for SNIA. And I don't know if you can believe it, but we've actually gotten halfway through. So there's a number of sessions, I'm sure that all of you have sat yesterday, that were exceptional. I would like to definitely invite you to sit more sessions today, as many as you feel comfortable sitting. There's going to be some great content coming down the list today in the different sessions. And I'd like to point out some advances that SNIA India has made that I've been very pleased with. This is the 7th Storage Developer Conference that India has offered. The interest in this conference has been growing steadily. What's more is that the large repeat attendance is showing us that people who attend this conference have found great value in it. This is actually doing a great job of expanding the membership of SNIA India, but it's also helping out with things like the alliances with the Soda Association. So we want to make sure that we're helping our membership to realize the things they need out of SNIA. Some of the examples of highly successful programs are the Technical Education Network, which has been having meetups. Now those have been put on hold because of the pandemic. However, those will start back up once it's safe to do so. And SNIA India is your local community, and I hope that you join SNIA India. And SNIA India has been doing great things, all without giving up that vendor-neutral status that SNIA is well known for. There's a number of companies that have actually become members of SNIA India. I'd like to recognize those companies now. They're on screen now. These companies have all put an investment in to make sure that SNIA India is successful. And there's also the SNIA India sponsors, specifically for the SDC. These companies have actually underwritten the conference itself to make sure that the conference itself is successful, not just SNIA India, the community. So make sure that you appreciate these companies a little bit. They're doing some great work out there. There's also the technical partners and the branding partners. So these companies have also helped out greatly in the education areas. So I definitely want to put out thanks to each of these companies. They've done a great job to help the SNIA community, and specifically the SNIA India community, to be prosperous. Now, to get the most out of this conference, please leave feedback. These sessions that you attend, we use that feedback to try and figure out how to make sure that we choose sessions that are going to be the interest of the most people, and how do we choose sessions that will solve most people's needs. So the better feedback you leave, the better we can make the conference for you year over year. The SNIA India team is very committed to making sure that happens, that the conference improves year over year over year. You will find these SDC sessions additionally posted on the Storage Developer Conference YouTube channel. So you don't have to sit every session. In fact, it's impossible to do so because of the multiple tracks. However, you can always catch up on these later. If you're like I am, I like to sit in a session and take notes as I go. But after the session, maybe a few days later, I might actually watch that session again and check my notes and make sure I've got everything down right. There's a lot of wonderful data you can pull from these sessions, a lot of information, a lot of knowledge. The presenters on these are experts in their field. Definitely use that asset as you can. Additionally, there's also sessions on Birds of a Feather and the Persistent Memory Hackathons. I definitely suggest not missing out on these, and I suggest sitting these live because these are commonly not recorded. So you want to definitely take advantage of those whenever possible. And again, sitting sessions live that are the most interest to you is actually very useful as well, because at that time you can ask those questions. And more importantly, you can get those questions asked and answered commonly in the same session itself. And I point out that many times when you have a question about a certain subject, there's other people who have the same question. So you may be doing a service to your neighborhood about making sure that the industry knows or gets that obvious question to make the presentation that much better. So please sit these sessions live whenever possible and definitely get feedback. We really appreciate you. We want to thank you for your attendance. The conference would not exist without your interest, your membership, and your feedback. We need all three of those. And I would also like to thank the technical council and the presenters who spent a lot of time on peer reviewing these papers to make sure that they're of the highest standards. I've seen a number of these sessions and I'm very impressed with the quality. I'd like to ask you to watch as many of these as you can. There's some great information. We understand that you're all very, very busy in your day jobs, but at the same time, this is an investment in your future and your knowledge. Have a great rest of the session. We hope you can leave feedback on as many sessions as possible, and we hope that you gain something useful out of this conference. Thank you very much.